This is one of the best chess combinations I've ever made in a classical tournament game. So this position I'm playing against the international master, and I only have a few minutes left, so I needed to win really fast. And I found one amazing move to make that breakthrough. Can you see it? In this position, I sacrificed my rook, attacking the queen. If my opponent doesn't take the rook, I can continue my attack with rook d3, and white's in a really bad position. For example, a3, sacrificing a pawn, and we get a passed pawn with several ideas. White's almost in a zugzwang here. So instead, my opponent decides to take up the gauntlet and accepted my rook sacrifice. Of course, now I take with the c-pawn, unleashing my intended, discovered, double attack skewer. So I'm going to win the rook back with interest, because if they move the queen, I take back and I won the rook and a pawn, and I have a passed pawn. So instead, my opponent decided to complicate the game by sacrificing back. This time, their queen with rook c1. I was confused. I took the rook, he took back, moved my queen away to a5, and let's evaluate here. I sacrificed the rook, he sacrificed his queen for another rook, so he has two rooks for my queen. It's confusing, but I know I'm better because I have these two passed pawns that could potentially win me the game. But my opponent played g5, trying to potentially checkmate me. So with only about 2 minutes left, I saw a winning combination, but it didn't work right now, so I played the sneaky bishop e7. I was sure that my opponent was going to make this next move, knight g4, trying to continue their plan. But he forgot what I was preparing. Can you see it? In this position, I sacrificed my queen for one rook. Why? After pawn takes queen, it's two pawns versus white's entire army, and the two pawns are gonna win. I played b2, and my opponent is gonna try to get the knights to stop my pawns. Knight e3, a3, knight d2, a2, knight comes back. So white's trying to defend my pawns with all their might. I can't push them, because if I push them, they can just trade off and they're fine. So I need one more piece, the nail in the coffin, and that is to use my bishop. Bishop d3. This is the move that wins the game, because after the knight moves, I can finally push my pawn.